hilarious things. Like, that's the reason why. I just keep imagining him. Tristan, can you hear me? Wake up! The cleric of Sarenrae doesn't even turn toward you. He's immersed into desperate prayer to his goddess.
Save your breath. This skylark has broken his wings, and now he's useless. I'll rid myself of him after I've finished with you.
Enough. Tell me, where did Nyrissa go?
She went after what the Oculus of Abaddon revealed to her. She will not return. She has ordered me, the most loyal of all sisters, to remain here and ensure nothing leaves these chambers. You see, these lands were our home long before you appeared. These walls witnessed another mortal who, like you, serves Nerissa's goals now. We taught him. We showed him the way. We told him what to believe and whom to serve. My eldest sister, Nyrissa. She is the mistress of half-truths, exploiting hopes and weaknesses of others with her words. All it took to control Armagh was some books and legends about his great destiny. All it took to control Tristan was deceiving him into thinking it was Nyrissa who deprived him of his holy gift. She who cursed him with a mortal body.
As if awakened from a nightmare,
Lies.
Tristan winces and raises his head.
So that was all lies?
And all it took to control you, upstart Baron, was a lure. The promise of your own lands to rule. And you bought it. All of you. Enough. You are a thing of the past, and I must rid this place of you and Tristian. Get ready for oblivion.
Wait, that's not all I wish to know.
Leader charged forward.
She didn't wait, chat!
Hey, wait for me!
Alright, hold on. Hold position. Valerie, go for her. Smilodon, handle the flanks. Knock knock, back up a second. You. Greater Invis on knock knock. You. Do that. You. Oh, that's not good. We are out of grenades.
Primitives.
Knock knock used to lighting enemies on fire. Be easier if you not fight back.
Okay, Knock Knock's taking those two out. Knock Knock has Invis. The assassin is on the loose. Dude, our stats. Oh my god. What is she doing to us that's making our stats do that? I don't like it. Alright, Knock Knock has killed her. And I do mean Knock Knock. The others did very little there.
The one who doesn't see evil will destroy the thing that seduces others. Power that can disperse the darkness. Evil incarnate must be destroyed.
Without looking at you, Tristan reaches for the Oculus. I want to smash this damned thing myself!
No. There is one way, but not for you. This is my duty. I will pay the price.
Tristan reaches down and takes the Oculus of Abaddon from the sister's eye socket. Then he steps back, raises his hand to his eyes, while raising the other hand, with the artifact firmly clenched in it, to the sky and sun hidden behind the stone masonry.
Merciful Sarenrae Dawnflower, hear the prayer from your apostate. I am powerless to fix what I've done, but I can prevent others from following the same road. Grant me courage and light my way in the eternal darkness that awaits.
Wait, his portrait just changed. He has a blindfold on. For a moment, the dim room is brightly illuminated. A flower made of blinding light blooms in Tristan's palm. The cleric utters a last sigh and presses his palm engulfed in sacred fire to his eyes. With his other hand, he releases the Oculus of Abaddon, and it falls to shatter on the ground. So he had to sacrifice his sight to break it?
The destruction of the Oculus in exchange for eternal darkness. There's no worse punishment for Sarenrae's servant than to be deprived of her light forever. But it is fitting for all I have done. Let me tell you something. before you decide my fate. Nyrissa is gone. She cannot keep me silent any longer.
Skooma says, hey, Muck and chat, wish y'all happy Father's Day if you celebrate a great stream, exclamation point. Hey, Skooma, you as well if you're still here. Thank you for the alert.
I'm tired of lies and deception. Our meeting wasn't a coincidence. It was Nyrissa who sent me to the Temple of the Elk. She conjured that fog and sent Jod a version of the place. Since then, I've been watching you, waiting for a time to act. For Nyrissa. But that's not all. I helped her create and plant the unwilting flower that almost destroyed your barony. As you can see, everything that happened in Mordecai's tomb was but one of my many crimes. That is all. Deal with me however you think best.
Tristan, who are you?
I am a Deva. Once a sacred servant and messenger of Sarenrae herself. Once it was my calling to heed mortals' prayers and to deliver them to other servants of the goddess. That was before I fell into a trap set by Nyrissa. She took from me my powers and severed my bond with my goddess. At least, that's what I had thought. Nyrissa threatened that if I didn't serve her, she'd never return my wings and I'd never speak to Sarenrae again. She made me... I'm lying to you again. If it wasn't for my cowardice, Nyrissa would never have broken me to her will. But I was afraid to remain mortal.
So you hurt tons of other people because you didn't want to be immortal.
So we have a warrior of the divine armies of light here. To put it nicely, I suspected that Tristian wasn't honest with us, but I never assumed something like that.
Ah, stop talking. Head hurts.
Tell me about Nyrissa's search for the Oculus.
Nyrissa discovered an ancient power awakening beneath the doors of Lebanese. She knew of Mordecai, and she also knew of the Oculus. What she did not know is the location of his tomb. The defaced sisters and the Numerian barbarians serving them were dispatched to search for the tomb's entrance. But you found it first. And you would have acquired the Oculus if it were not for me.
Who's Nyrissa?
A nymph. One of the most beautiful of all creatures. Most wicked of all monsters. But who she is...
Did you spare or kill Mordecai?
What she wants...
Oh, freaking killed him.
I do not know. I ran across her while traveling through the negative energy plane. A strange wound, like something had pierced time and space. In my pride, confident in my powers, I followed its path to this world. She dealt with me in a heartbeat. Before I could flee, she had entrapped me, filling my mind with horrible nightmares. And when I awoke, I was mortal. I had no choice. No choice at all.
No, I don't buy that. Okay, so he was basically an angel, and then from his perspective, he went from being an angel to a mortal, and she said, I'll make you an angel again, but you gotta do all these horrible, horrible things. The closest I can compare that to is if, like, I'm a healthy human and I'm walking around, and then someone cripples me, and they're like, I'll give you back your functioning legs, but you have to, like, help me kill a lot of people. That doesn't mean I don't have a choice. It's an awful situation, but that does not mean I do not have a choice. So yeah, it's awful what she did to him, but I don't think that that makes him guiltless. What did Nyrissa want the Oculus for?
I don't know. After I failed her, after I failed to destroy you, she became angry with me. The only way to regain her favor was to find the Oculus of Abaddon and bring it to her. I don't know why she wants it, only that she will destroy anything in her path to possess it, including you. I beg you, be careful. She never forgets any who dare challenge her.
The sister mentioned some lies about sacred gift and mortal body.
When I awaked from Nyrissa's enchantments, I was mortal, no longer a Deva. Nerissa said she'd taken my gift of immortality and severed my bond with my goddess. But, according to what the sister said...
Bluebell says, you know, it's Father's Day and I don't recall you cracking a proper dad joke this whole time. I've only made one dad joke. That was 12 years ago, and he's asleep upstairs right now. How's that? Happy Father's Day, Bluebell.
I don't understand what's true anymore, and what is not. Before this, I thought Nerissa stood between me and Sarenrae. But it seems like she was lying.
I'm curious if she was lying about taking your wings. How did she fool you into thinking that that was the truth? Did she just, like, cast illusions on you or something? What is the ever-blooming flower you're talking about?
This was Nerissa's creation. A strange plant with seeds that bring death to the mortals and open gates to the first world. I don't know much else. All I've done was use my knowledge of the planes to root the flower in 2 worlds simultaneously.
All I've done. Oh my gosh, Chip. Indecent.
What Nerissa did was deplorable. But I am not blameless. Sarenrae as my witness. I didn't want it to happen as it did. But in my fear of losing her divine light, my resolve crumbled. So I did what I was ordered to do.
Those cultists from the Kingdom of the Cleansed who tried to kill me, were you involved in that too?
Partly. Nerissa charmed the first faithful. Promised him and all his followers a paradise in exchange for your head. My job was to lure you to the trap.
And you did it?
But Nerissa ordered me only to lure you to the trap. She never forbade me to protect you. That's why I fought by your side in that battle.
The only option left is I've made up my mind on what to do about you. It seems to you that a shadow of fear crosses Tristan's face, but he keeps silent.
Only you can decide, but I'd never be able to trust a traitor. Never.
Neutral, good, no more suffering, you're forgiven. Neutral, I'll try to find forgiveness in my soul, you can stay. Lawful, neutral, I can't trust you, get out. Lawful, evil, attack. I mean, honestly, again, if I'm comparing this to, like, a human, it'd be like if you took someone, you broke their legs and said, I'll restore your legs to normal, but you've got to go kill a bunch of people. And I do mean a bunch of people. He was partly responsible for the bloom, which killed hundreds in our lands. Like, the thing where, like, you know, portals were ripping open people's bellies and owlbears were coming out. He just admitted that he helped with that. All because he wanted to get his wings back. Like, yeah, it was also horrible what happened to him, but he absolutely was like, yeah, okay. And I don't need him in my party either. Alright. I'm role-playing here. I've shared with you guys my thoughts on this. I can't trust you, and will never be able to trust you again. Leave my lands forever.
I hope you will find a new home in other lands, Tristian. I'm sorry it turned out like this. And now, farewell.
Forgive me?
Tristan drops his head either in shame or in agreement with your words.
Move quiet.
He's got to feel his way out of here because he just blinded himself. He wasn't just physically crippled, he was made into a creature with free will. He was metaphysically crippled. But again, that isn't the strongest written plot point. Yeah. Among the glassware and damp paper notes, there are cut flowers, buds, petals, and leaves. Gloves of elven kind. +5 to knowledge arcana, +5 concentration, piece of sky metal. He is the only cleric. What are you talking about? There's 2 NPC clerics. There's him and also Harem. And also, the cleric I use in my party most of the time isn't even either of them. It's Eve here, who's a custom character. Because I don't like either of them.
Follow me, or don't.
So, honestly, the worst part is that we're losing whatever his position was in the town. I I wonder if we can rest here. You made a cleric? Yeah. But then also there was harem, as I mentioned earlier.
Your academy might not be the best institution of learning, but you are so greatly lacking in education. Trust me, a career in writing is impossible without it.
So your books are not a reflection of your own merit, but your teachers? How about that? I never expected such a confession from you.
Wow. Muck has a harem? No, there's a guy named Harem. Also, the freaking critical 104. We just started.
Come here, Bax. Knock that stat.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Alright, so we got jumped while asleep. And I'm doing what I can here. Because we basically, so while sleeping this started, so we lost all our bells.
Good.
Oh my god. Dude, that 104 damage opener. Oh my god. Also, there's so much stat damage on the party. There's so much freaking stat damage on the party.
Adventures call to them.
God.
Here,
Alright.
I am prepared.
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi.
I'm hoping some of this will go away as we rest, because that would be so many restoration spells, which is 2 diamond dust each to get all those stats off.
So, any brilliant ideas?
Give the order. I am yours to command.
Okay, she's still got 54 freaking armor class. Yeah, she got with buffs.
How much longer, I wonder?
Magic weapon, dwarven Urgrosh. What's an Urgrosh?
See?
Is that a fictional weapon or a real one?
I failed.
No.
I'm sorry.
I assumed she would succeed and was already starting to move, and then I was like, wait, she
Anything
didn't
else?
succeed. Quick save in case I run into another trap.
Not that I care.
Ooh, shiny thing.
Applause, please.
An Urgrosh, also known as a spear axe, was an exotic two-handed melee weapon. Like IRL? Cool. Okay, we got a doorway here. Alright. Man, we've been playing almost an hour and we're just like getting to the end of the floor we were on. This is a big area. But I did pretty much read everything, other than that one gigabook. Genuinely, I used a save editor to give Harem a 13 charisma so I could give him the selective channeling. Yeah, selective channeling is pretty important for a channeler in this game. Okay, so Coronation. We need to stomp him. Artist Ward, Ancient Library. Okay. Alright, so where are we? This was where the nymph lured me that one time.
Follow me.
And then I just used all my rations and stuff resting, and we were like done. Lol. Okay. That was a waste. I thought there was gonna be more, but that was the end of it. All right, so I think the main thing we needed to do there was deal with Tristan and the other crap. All right. Do we need to go back to town for anything before I go off on my next thing? Sites. So I know we're waiting on... I guess I'll stop by town. I know we're waiting on the... God, these freaking stat drains. There was a 30-day thing we started at home that was trying to find the bad guys. Like Armag's camp, that's what it was. And we were waiting on that.
We should
No, just keep going. You can rest when you get there. Alright, throne room. Chip is being good now. And by being good, I mean not just shoving his butt into the camera.
Time to get some rest.
Alright, rest.
Not that I care.
Chip often mistaking the stream for his only pause. Now that you've locked in the RP choice, I approve. I can reveal that there likely isn't a replacement counselor available for your kingdom. Bummer. Honestly, I've had real bad luck with the counselor stuff, because, like, I don't exactly know how to even unlock all the counselors. Because if you look, like, I should have 2 or 3 more here, and they're missing. I need to do other stuff that I don't really understand to get the other jobs to light up. Livestock deaths. Now you can make custom counselors, because, like, there's my custom character Eve right there. Braided man. Let's see. Rank up, support the treasurer. Yeah, I think, who was the treasurer the one that we already leveled? Who is the person that we ranked up already? I don't remember. Support the regent. I'm gonna quick save here. Completing this will rank up community to 3. Current rank already 3. Current rank 1 on that. Current rank 4. Is Lindsay busy right now? Lindsay's busy. All right, let's try this. All right, I just saved it. So the thing that I dislike about this part is not that it takes 2 weeks. It's that during those 2 weeks, if a problem pops up, and then it's like you've got 3 days to solve this, and then it fails, it doesn't. No one knocks on the door. Excuse me, sir. Can you and Valerie take a break from whatever you're doing in there for 2 weeks? And the barn is on fire. They just let it burn down. And so sometimes if like something crazy like that happens, you just have to reload and then deal with it. Oh my god. Wow, failed at that. The braided man. Complete. Livestock deaths. Failed. Alright. Events. The regent demands your attention. Hopefully this is getting me another thing. It might not. Mukluk, a nobleman from Brevoy has arrived. He requests your approval to open a small business. He desires to open a few leatherworking shops in your domain to tan skins. This alchemical enterprise would make an unpleasant neighbor. Of course, the locals won't be happy about the waste and the smell, but we must concentrate on our business interests and relationship with our neighboring countries. The people of Brevoy will happily pay to move these tanneries away from their homes, but you have the right to make whatever decision you consider best for the country. I trust your opinion. Do whatever. Then I'll give the order to prepare a location for tanneries. The guards will deal with any loudmouths who complain about the smell. +2 relations, and free building tannery. Oh, that's not what I was hoping for, but okay. So I can build a free building here. Regent demands your presence done. Alright, let's go here. Enter the city planner. Build. Also got a free halflings brewery. Tannery. -1 community, -1 loyalty, +1 build point per week. Oh, I think it can only be built where I put a watchtower, so free or not, can't really do it. This one's +2 relations. An enterprise where eccentric halflings create amazing tinctures and other alcoholic beverages, 10% chance to earn 3 BP per week, and a 10% chance to earn 1 BP per week. Okay, looks like it doesn't need to be beside anything, so I'll put it in a corner. Did you get the emerald for the jeweler? I don't know. Okay, done with that. Let's see. An artist's freedom, so you have no counselors who can deal with this. Wandering monsters, you have no... Well, I have one, but he's busy. How many more days does he need? 4. Black Ravine, he can deal with that. Fox Hunt, you have no one that can deal with this. Awesome. Okay. Find Dimension of Armag's Tome. Oh, crap. I just made him busy. Divine Protection from Poison. He's busy. Any hint at location of... Alright, so I need to learn on that in 4 days. Claim the Dire Marches. 14 days. Alright. I wonder if you have to claim all the lands in order to win. Or if it's just, like, a thing.
Will this ever end?
Alright, let's zone out, primarily to use the Sell Junk button. Main square. Whenever I see the town, I think of Shingeki no Kyojin. Is that Attack on Titan? San Diego. Ha, ha, ha.
How much longer, I wonder?
Show me your wares. Okay, that settles a lot of that. And sort by type. Okay. Let's see, I could wait here for 4 days, or run around the world map and do other things for 4 days. I think I wait here first. Getting your stats to 5 is usually all it takes. For the other counselor jobs to open up. Okay, so support the region's needs. Alright, F5. Where's the other supports? Rank up. Support the Grand Diplomat. Alright, we saved it in case this does something terrible. Increase the ranks of barony stats 10 times. Reach Armag's Tome is checked. Fox Hunt failed. Artist's Endeavors failed. Find any hint on the location of the tome. Success. What is this one? Oh, that's Eve. Okay. Lindsay's friends. Lindsay wants a personal audience. A young man runs into the throne room. His clothes, formerly stylish and sophisticated, are torn and muddy. Your Grace, Prez Shell and I made it here alive. I beg you, please help us. Alandi? What in the hells are you doing here? Lindsay blurts out angrily. Oh, Lindsay, I'm so glad to see you. Forgive me, Your Grace, for my lack of decorum. My name is Alandi. I attended the Pitaxian Academy of Grand Arts with Lindsay. Our teacher, Eobald the Insightful, has been forced to flee the wrath of King Irovedi, along with his group of his students. We almost made it to the capital, but we were caught. Only I managed to escape to find help. Lindsay opens her mouth, about to say something harsh, but she realizes the gravity of Alandi's words and interrupts herself. What do you mean? Professor Eobald's in trouble. Mukluk, we have to help. Who? He's a prominent researcher, a gatherer of myths and legends, author of many essays on history and literary theory. Any cultured ruler would be glad to welcome such a beacon of learning. Professor Eobald is one of the wisest people in the whole academy, maybe in all of the River Kingdoms. I knew the king would kick him out sooner or later. Like I told you, Irovedi isn't interested in sages or scientists, he just wants bootlickers and toadies. Why didn't you send word in advance? Irovedi has spies everywhere. If our teacher had tried to contact you, we wouldn't have made it out of Pitax alone. At all. Why did you run from Irovedi? King Irovedi's a jealous ruler. He doesn't intend to hand the title of the region's cultural capital over to anyone. He may have thrown our teacher out of the academy, but he would rather see Eobald dead than work for any of Pitax's neighbors. And if the refugees return to Pitax, then they would be spared the chopping block. Why come to my lands? One of the Academy's most talented students already found shelter here after fleeing the tyrant's wrath. Alandi bows politely to Lindsay. Your books are quite popular in Pitax. They're a living reminder that culture yet blooms beyond Irovedi's reach. We had hoped, Your Grace, that you would take us under your protection as well. Lindsay winces, but says nothing. Oh, she just realized that she's the... they only got into the situation because of her. Is something wrong, Lindsay? No. Yes. Not important right now. We need to save Professor Eobald as soon as possible. Where would we find Eobald? Iravetti's thugs caught up with us near a giant tree. A sycamore, I think. If you go immediately, you should have time to intercept them. Fine. We'll help. Thank you, Your Grace. You won't regret it. I'll bury... Oh, I clicked too fast. That last one, I didn't see it. Let me see if it's in the chat log. I'm happy to see you, O most worthy one. A new gift and new stories await you. Please accept this fine item. It has been crafted according to the traditions of... Okay, this is my monthly gift from this person. Thank you. Gladly. Okay. Checking this. Thank you, Your Grace. You won't regret it. I'll hurry back to the tree. Lindsay, I can't believe Iravetti actually kicked out Professor Eobald. Well, it's his loss. We'll save him. Just don't go without me. I miss my old teacher terribly. Just heads up, regular problem cards have a deadline of the first of a given month, and having someone working on it before the deadline comes is usually fine. Story script problems usually have a colored flair and are more time sensitive, but they also show up more rarely and close to story beat deadlines. Gotcha.
Follow me.
Alright, so we gotta go save that person. Oh wait, did it... So we found Armag, right? Check this again. Alright, so that's done. So, hold on, can I see the journal from this? How to build a kingdom, loyal servants, annexation, peace for prosperity, formula. Where? With Lindsay in the party, find Eobald near the old sycamore. It looks like that's not time sensitive. Alright. Well, I want to try something else then. Quick save. And rank up. Alright, let's try getting this to rank 4 and see if that unlocks another person. I can always reload if it does not. Okay, she's rank 5. Black Ravine failed. Nice job, Harem. The Grand Diplomat wants to discuss the Barony's future. That might be getting the new person. Lindsay broods upon the letter she's holding in her hands. I received this today, an official letter from Razmirin with a trade proposal. It seems the barony has grown large enough to excite curiosity even in odd corners of the River Kingdoms. It's just that... Lindsay sighs. I don't think Razmirin would make the best ally. Since their self-proclaimed god Razmir rules there, tyranny has flourished across the country, and they think little of their neighbors. They just occupy any lands they can. If I were you, I'd politely decline their trade agreement. Who knows, maybe it's a trick, although the terms seem profitable. She looks at the letter again. I'll rely on you in this matter. Then I will reject the agreement. Let's just say we both listen to my intuition. It never lets me down. I mean, it got you to rob me once. Bakken monthly gift. Harem? Or is that the monthly? No, that's Dragon. Monthly gift. So not unlocking the new person. Dang it. Oh my god, how do I get the other freaking advisors? He's occupied. Wait, did I never start this? I thought I started this. So that's rank 2. That's rank 4. Okay, I'm tired of guessing. Hold on. Pathfinder, Kingmaker, how to unlock all advisors. This is such a, like, essential part of the game. I'm failing stuff left and right, and I can't figure this out. Okay. This new advisor, so, you need 60 points in a stat to open a new advisor. Community, loyalty, military, and divine, and relations will unlock a new position. But economy does not. That's bullcrap. I've got community already up there, loyalty already up there, military's already up there. Relations is not. Divine is already above 60. So yeah, that's wrong. You need 60 in those stats and rank 3. Okay, there we go. So anything except economy, I need rank 3. So that's going to rank 2. That's economy. We've already got that. Military rank 2. Divine rank 2. Loyalty rank 2. Look at the left-hand side of the screen. Read those blurbs. The community statistic represents the barony's population. The statistic is governed by the regent. The loyalty statistic is indicated citizens' favor toward the barony. Yeah, nothing in this says get it to rank 3 to get another advisor. And that... Stability... Oh, it's down here. Arcane represents the barony's development of new arcane practices and accumulation of arcane knowledge. In small baronies, the high priest covers matters of the arcane and will assign a magister when the divine rank reaches 4. Stability is when military reaches 4. Culture is when loyalty reaches 4. Espionage is when relations reaches 4. Oh my god. It was... Okay, thank you. Annoying. Alright, so that was buried over there. Ugh. Okay. We will save it there and pick up from this moment next time.